Aquarius, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Yeah, and for those of you who really want to dig into it, always watch your sun, moon, and rising sign videos, because the energy is impacting you a great deal, and you might be surprised just how much. For those of you who want an even deeper reading, or to continue the message with me, please come over. There's always an extended. That link to the extended is right below in the description box, and I hope you can join me. If you have not done so yet, please be sure to subscribe to the channel and then ring that bell. Select all notifications, Aquarius, so that you know when I upload your favorite content. Aquarius content comes out every single Wednesday. In the morning over on the West Coast, that's about noon over on the East Coast, and definitely around dinner time over in Western Europe. But wherever you are in the world, I know that the message is going to reach you when it's supposed to. These messages come to you when they're supposed to. For those of you looking for even more messages, astrology and spiritual based content, I have a second YouTube channel called Astrology Motivation. I'll attach the link above. I hope you can go over there, enjoy that content, and subscribe there as well. And for those of you who want to join me on my lives for live chats, find me on Instagram at born_without_boundaries. All right, let's go. Aquarius. Aquarius. Nope. You know what? This I don't like. Nope. Sorry. Aquarius. Aquarius. Ooh. Networking, or an opportunity is about to come to you through friends or through your network. This could be a time for growing new prospects or looking in new directions, and you're looking in new directions by meeting new people. Maybe you've just met somebody new. This could have been at a social gathering, or also through friends, or wherever. This is definitely like opening and broadening, expanding your horizon. And then we have the Knight of Chalices. This is definitely an offer on the table, or going after something that you really care about, or going after someone that you really care for, taking a chance, taking that opportunity. And then we have the Hermit card. So this could be a Virgo that has piqued your interest, though that's usually not likely. This Virgo, this Hermit, the Hermit is that maybe somebody's keeping to themselves, they're shy, maybe they have a hard time speaking up for themselves, or articulating what they feel. This could be you having a hard time articulating what you feel. But ultimately there is an offer coming through, an offer on the table. And this is an offer, a loving offer. A loving offer. I feel like this person is kind of quiet. They're sort of shy. Maybe they're not somebody that you would normally notice or see, or maybe having a hard time communicating your feelings as well. This could also be why getting friends involved, or people that can translate for you, is important. This could also be making a decision to work on something or to start something, but usually with Virgo energy, something's already started and you're maintaining it. So it can be about pursuing. This could be about health too, pursuing health, reaching out, looking for answers to questions that you had about your health or regarding your health, or deciding to start cultivating something, to nurture something, to keep something going. Interesting. Okay, Aquarius, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. This is leading to your world completely changing. You have your energy here. You have the Queen of Swords here. Queen of Swords is upright. So this is just about being really objective and remaining clear-minded. And also sometimes being, somebody feels a little bit aloof, a little bit cold, a little bit maybe even distant. Your world is definitely changing. You may be thinking of moving too, because the Hermit is definitely doing a pilgrimage or taking a pilgrimage. So you could be going to visit somebody, or somebody that you miss, somebody that you want to connect with, or stay close to, I should say. And this World card is here, Major Arcana on the table, along with the Hermit card. So this is a change, a big change in routine, or the way that you live your life, or even in what you desire or think is appropriate or right, or what's interesting to you. It's like you've closed a chapter in your life and you're opening up a new chapter. Geez, Aquarius. Which also is sort of getting you to maybe go in a different direction or take new chances. I feel like something is pulling you out of your comfort zone. And the only thing that could do that was if you really loved somebody, if you really cared about them, this sense of not wanting to be detached from them or be away from them or to let them down. But like, it's almost just what you need, to be honest with you, because as fixed signs, you could be stubborn as fuck, and you could, happy birthday, Doug Denny, not listen, or not about not listening as in not obey. You could just like not want to change, or not be open to changing your mindset, but something is getting you to look at things in a different perspective, or open yourself up to at least considering something like I feel like a move, or an opportunity, or a change in viewpoint or perspective, which could be literal, it could be geographical, or it could just be sort of your mind opening up. Okay, let's get deeper into this Aquarius energy. In the future, something to rejoice and celebrate for. So you're if this is a specific person, this is somebody that you are very proud of and that you celebrate, and that you, somebody is worth the investment to you. And I think that, you'd sort of move mountains for this person. Rejoice in celebration. This could be anything. This could be a party. This could be a wedding. This could be... It's good news, that's what I know. I don't know if it's about this person that concerns you or you yourself, but there's a sense of, I felt pride. That's the first thing I felt, was this sense of pride in somebody. There it comes. There it comes. Okay. Yeah. This is deep down in your gut. So we have triumph and success. Something has become very clear to you. Accelerated motion. And as soon as it became clear to you, as soon as you realized it, you started putting something in motion. And I feel like you are in motion. So once again, I'm feeling this sense of moving or movement. But things all of a sudden started to come very quickly to you. And you're fine with that. It's almost like maybe it took you a while to make the decision. But once you made the decision, now all of a sudden everything is falling into place. Interestingly enough, there's intuition. So you are trusting. You may not be completely clear on where you're going or what you're going to end up doing, but you're trusting your intuition. You're following along this intuitive guided space, almost like following a star. There's like signs and symbology that is coming through to you. And you know what? It's almost like the universe talking to you in a language that you understand, so that you know, yes, this is the correct choice. This is the right decision to make, even if it seems like it's a big stretch or it's a big leap. It's not. And then we have trapped in fear. There's another 8. You have 2 8s on the table. Trapped in fear. Let me think on that one. And then we have Sacral Chakra. So I think in some ways, in other words, it's implying that maybe you're afraid to release this energy or release this power that you have inside of yourself, right? Or there's just this sense of you've been holding back all that you can do or all that you can be. you could also be responding to like a damsel in distress or somebody who needs you. Maybe somebody is afraid or they need your support right now, and you're just going to be there for them. Like that's sort of like kind of what you have to be. But let me say this. There's something destined about this energy. This energy is like the details that are leading you up to a change in your life that you don't even really know where you're being led, is what I'm saying. You should continue to allow yourself to be led there because it's something that you want and you will rejoice for. That's why there's the Three of Cups here, right? But ultimately, it's not necessarily something like, it's almost like you're doing this for somebody else, or you think you're doing this for somebody else, and you really are consciously. But it's the universe's way of getting you like getting you to follow the breadcrumbs it's guiding you with, right? How do I make Aquarius make these decisions? It's baiting you, but it's baiting you for the best of reasons. I think that you wouldn't have made this decision. This is trapped in fear. I don't think you would have made this decision if it wasn't for thinking you were doing it for the better of somebody else or for the better of 1111. Right, giving either somebody else joy or being responsible or taking care of somebody. I don't think that the universe would have been able to convince you out of this this space. If it was just saying, hey, it's time for you to move here, or it's time for you to take this action, I don't think you would have agreed, right? And you would have sat stubbornly in your own comfort zone. Something has pulled you out of your comfort zone, and that something is more important to you than yourself and your safety and your routine. Now we have Yang. You're creating something. This could be your business, something that you've created. This could be your business, your child, a creation. And this is like the big bang. So ultimately something happened maybe a little bit in the past that sort of like inspired you to, or you got these great ideas, or you had this great inspiration, or you had this great pulse or push forward of energy. You have this great influx of energy that kind of just kept coming out of you. And then we have higher power, God itself. God is guiding you in this direction, this Yang energy. This is creativity. So this is divine inspiration. This is like, yeah, it's almost like you just know that you have to follow this instinct. You just know that you have to follow this path, right? And you're just doing it without question, which is really good. To be fair is here, and all that glitters. So it's almost like you're starting to see something that you had desired or wanted, or like masks are coming off. What used to be important to you isn't as important to you, especially when it concerns partnership, Aquarius. In terms of partnership, good looks aren't everything. What you used to be attracted to, maybe you're not attracted to anymore, or you're starting to see behind the glamour, the spectacle. You're starting to see deeper than the way somebody looks, or the way that something looks, or an opportunity looks. You're starting to see deeper. You're starting to see more quality over quantity. You're starting to see within as opposed to the shine without. You're starting to see deeper. And you're also getting to a point of more equal territory where it's almost like no bullshit, like don't shit with me type of energy, right? Now I'm not pulling any punches, right? I'm not wearing any masks. I'm not falling for any masks. You're bringing somebody to equal ground. Okay. Shit, Aquarius, what are you up to? This reading is, wow. Your commitment is being tested. That's interesting. Maybe I feel like this is more a way you feel about what's happening right now. This is like an emotional reaction to what's happening. Your commitment is being tested. So maybe something just got harder, more difficult, or not as easy to execute, right? And you're feeling a little bit strained. It's time to take action. Okay. So ultimately something has become more difficult and you have to up your game. That's That's the yang energy. That's the Aries energy. That's the I'm going to put myself first. I'm going to do what makes me feel right. I'm going to follow my heart energy. Your commitment is being tested. It's time to take it. It's now. The time is now. It's almost like that's what the accelerated motion card is something just up the ante, right? Maybe, something just like the stakes just got higher. And so you're responding to that, and it's Aries energy. It's not even about thinking about it. It's just like act now. Or you've just made a decision about something that maybe you were hemming and hawing a little bit. You didn't really know, you weren't really sure, but now you are absolutely sure. You're absolutely sure. You're very close to achieving your goal, and hold your vision. That's really interesting. So we had your commitment is being tested, take action. That's a little bit in the past. So in other words, something that you put into motion. Something that you put into motion is starting to wind itself up and accelerate forward. So maybe this was a sense of you felt like you were kind of in a slump, or whatever it was, whatever you put into motion, it's gaining momentum. And hold your vision, because honestly, it's about to take off for you. It's about to happen. That's what I keep hearing. It's about to happen. Okay. Aquarius. What's about to happen? That's kind of my question right now. We had a hidden one. Socialize or join in. Make healthy and supportive new friendships, which we were talking about in the beginning, just networking. And connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. Okay, so maybe you're forming partnerships right now. And that network, you're building your network, and you're actually signing deals and building those partnerships. Busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time, and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. Happy birthday, Michelle Santigate. Is there underlying reasons? In other words, you may be going to work because you want to meet somebody. You may be going to work because this person is somebody you see at work. You may be involved in all these things because you wanted to be around somebody, and this was your comfort zone, right? This is a sense of what you're doing. I said this, right? What you're doing, it's like the energy of you're being like, it's like misdirection or reverse psychology. It's like I'm going to work because I care about work, but what you really care about is that cute person at work that you want to talk to some more, right? It's that sense. It's almost like you're starting to at least admit that, I'm doing something for a different reason. Or it's like misdirection that I was talking about. I'm being led in this direction, making me think it's one thing, or making other people think it's one thing, when in reality, it's something else. It's something even more important to me. It's not that you don't care about what's happening on the outside, but there's also something underlying it that you know is calling to you. And that's kind of what it is. Healthy communication in relationships, heart-to-heart discussions, and clear, assertive communications help you understand and be understood. I can't even read these cards, guys, because it's like I have the lights turned low because I have a headache. So I have the lights turned low in my room, but I can barely read the cards. But healthy communications in relationships, heart-to-heart discussions, and clear, assertive communication help you understand and be understood. So it's time. So in other words, you've been sort of like misdirecting. I'll take the extra work. I'll stay after work just to be around you. But I've never and that's a metaphor. I don't know if that could be your situation, but it's really a metaphor that I'm using it for. But it's a sense of now it's time to finally admit like what you really want and what you're really doing this for. Especially if it's about another person, it's time to tell them how you feel about them, right? It's time. It's definitely time, and it's just definitely time. And then we have Unikite, answered prayers. Stop. All your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. So it's a good time to definitely ask. And I feel like you have. You've been talking to God. You've been asking for this for a long time. And maybe that's why you needed to sort of almost misdirect yourself so you wouldn't sabotage yourself or run away from this, because you could feel this is something that I need to stick around for. This is something that I need to not fuck up or sabotage or run away from. This is something that's that important. So, interesting. Let's go deeper. We're gonna go to the extended video. I hope that you can join me. Thank you so much for joining me here. If you really love this video, please remember to like it and then share it on your social media platforms. But for those of you who can join, please do. Either way, I will see you guys soon. Bye, Aquarius.